Hey, just doing a quick response video to your Royal Rumble results and everything. Like I said in my prediction video, I didn't get to watch the actual Royal Rumble pay-per-view because financial. I just didn't have the money to do it, and unlike where you went, there's really no place around here that you can go and watch pay-per-views like a bar or anything, or I would have done that. But I kind of watched some late last night. Watched some reviews on YouTube, and I read on like WWE.com. But it sounded like a good show. I'm 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 gonna start off with the Divas title match. Or yeah, I'm glad they did what they did. I didn't want to see I didn't want to see Lay Cool win the title again and do the stupid crap they did before with the Divas with the women's championship, where I think first they like cut it in half and then they made like two titles or something. That was just really stupid. And if you look at pictures of it, like pictures of them with the titles, the two women's titles, one of them looks like the real title, and then the other one looks like you can tell it's fake. You know what I mean? So that was just stupid on WWE's part. So I'm glad that they made it a fatal four-way and that Eve won, because I don't think anyone really saw that coming. Eve winning the title. I didn't, at least. But anyway, and I have to say, two of my predictions were right. I knew that Edge was going to retain the title. I just couldn't see Dolph Ziggler winning the major title quite yet. I mean, I think he needs to build up that heel a little bit more and then win it. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I think he needs to build up a little bit more before he wins the World Heavyweight title. But I'm glad that Edge retained it. I don't think either that he's gonna keep it till WrestleMania. I think he's gonna lose it to somebody. I don't know who, but I think he'll lose it to somebody before WrestleMania. Um, as for the WWE title match, I kind of knew also that the Miz was gonna retain it just to keep the heel thing going a little bit longer, so that when he really does lose it, it's even bigger. You know what I mean? Not just to Randy Orton, but like to somebody like uh, John Cena or somebody. You know what I mean? Or a return like. But then again, if like Triple H returns to, I couldn't see a match with like the Miz and Triple H. I couldn't see that. I don't think Miz is big enough to main event a pay-per-view with Triple H, or anyone big like that. So it's kind of hard to decide what they're gonna do. So we'll just have to see. Uh, as for the Royal Rumble match itself, I was surprised to see the returns that were made. I guess the Great Khali returned, which I was surprised because I've read in the past couple months some things online about how he didn't really make it that well in the WWE. He didn't have much success in India either, his native country, I guess, or whatever. So bringing him back, I don't know how well that's gonna work. I hope for his sake it works. Just because you get into wrestling, you want to succeed and everything, and it takes you away from your family so much. So, I mean, obviously you want to succeed, and I hope for his sake he does. but I don't know. Then Booker T. I had read the rumors and everything, saw the videos. People were saying he was going to come back. I didn't know because last time I checked, he was still with TNA. I didn't realize that he actually left TNA. Even though he hadn't been on the show in a while, I didn't realize that he was actually gone from TNA. Um, but I hadn't checked their website in a while. So that was a surprise that he came back, which is cool. I hope they do keep him at least for up through WrestleMania or something like that. Have him feud with a few people. That would be cool. And then Diesel, Kevin Nash came back. I This threw me a lot because last time I knew he was in TNA, and that was before Immortal was formed. It was like he abandoned uh, not Jay Lethal, the Pope, who was trying to like fight the good fight against whoever they was at the time. And I thought, I thought he was gonna come back to like team up against Immortal in TNA. I didn't realize he actually left TNA and now he's coming to WWE, and I hope they keep him for a while. Again, at least up until through WrestleMania, because that would be cool having kind of a WWE legend like him in the WWE again. I I wouldn't call him so much a legend, but I mean he is a classic superstar. I mean he's not. I wouldn't say he's a legend like Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage or something like that, but he was pretty good. So that was a surprise. But again, if they do keep him, I don't know how that's gonna work. Just because he's more of a, I see him more of a early '90s type superstar. I don't know how they're gonna bring him into like 2011. I don't know, but I hope they do it. I don't know. And then who else returned? Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle returned. I just saw a picture of him. Who is he? He had somebody on his shoulders. I forgot who it was. But that was I just thought that was a really funny picture of him in the Royal Rumble, which that was pretty cool that he returned. Again, I didn't realize he was really gone, but whatever. People said he returned. Um, but yeah, I have to say I'm kind of upset at the outcome that Alberto Del Rio won. I really didn't want him to. I kind of wanted it to build up that he was gonna win and he was gonna win, and then him be eliminated by somebody like the last minute, like the last elimination. I wanted that to happen, but now that you said it, they have been building it up. I mean, why else would he face off with Shawn Michaels? You know what I mean? You don't just do that with a superstar. So obviously, he was gonna win. I just didn't. I guess I didn't want to believe it. I don't know, but yeah, that's my thoughts. I hope they do good things after this. I hope they don't. I hope they take the ball and run with it. I hope they don't fumble with this, especially with Booker T and Kevin Nash. If you fumble with Great Khali, that's okay. If they kind of fumble with the whole Alberto Del Rio thing, it wouldn't phase me too much because I don't like him that much anyway. But if you fumble and mess up with Booker T and Kevin Nash, that I will be so disappointed in WWE. They are the classic wrestling company. They started it all. and if they screw up on this, I have no hope for them anymore. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Tell me what you think.